There are thousands of restaurants options in Paris, but the request that we get the most is, where do the locals eat? Where do the Parisians eat? So in this video, we're gonna take you to 5 gems, typical Parisian bistros where only Parisians go. There's not a lot of tourists there. And we're gonna try some of the favorites in Paris, like bœuf bourguignon, œuf dur mayonnaise, foie gras, and all the stuff you wanna try when you're in Paris. So are you ready? Do you bring an appetite?
I'm ready.
Allez, on y va?
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we're gonna go have lunch today in a place where Parisian people eat lunch. Not at all touristic, just a little neighborhood spot where you're gonna find amazing, classic French, typical stuff, and it's just here. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, Julian. Nice to meet you. We're the Frenchies.
If you're looking for a Parisian authentic restaurant, this is the place, Chez Rene. All the people that are eating here are Parisians, and the food is absolutely authentic, amazing stuff. So I can't wait to try it. Cheers.
This is a cream sauce with onions, garlic, and chives, and it's just crispy toasted French bread, like a sourdough French bread, and it's just wonderful. Now I need lunch. So if you come here, you want to sit wherever Daniel is serving, because this waiter is playful, he's fun, he knows his stuff, he's obviously been here a long time, and he speaks perfect English in a very funny way. Awesome.
This is your waiter. My name is Daniel.
So this is œuf dur mayonnaise, and this is a quintessential of the French appetizers. It's actually really old school, and it's awesome. The mayo is amazing.
I don't know what kind of goat cheese that is, but it feels like somewhere between a really creamy mozzarella, a sour cream, and a goat cheese. It is amazing. Tastes like a great summertime dish. It's amazing.
If there is a prototype for a typical Parisian bistro, right here.
The sauce alone is worth ordering the dish.
Like that, a little bit of mustard. Little potatoes or a cream sauce. This is a very simple dish. It's just really awesome. This is just divine. I mean, honestly, this is really good.
Today we're having lunch at Chez Germaine, and we're meeting our friend Karen there, so let's go. And that is a little bit crispy, very tender, and then the potato is crispy too, so it's just a lot of yum. That's good stuff. I never heard of clafoutis until my mother-in-law taught me, and she made it with apples, but the original clafoutis is made with cherries. This one is with black currants, and it is extraordinary. It's light, it's fluffy, and it's like, oh my God, good. Today we tried Chez Germaine in the middle of Saint Germain area, and this was very highly recommended by locals, and I understand why, because we've seen people who've probably been coming to this place to eat for many, many years, and it's just charming, quaint, small, not very many tables, and the food here is amazing. Like, my duck fell off the bone. It was just really extraordinary. And it's the kind of place where you come and dine for an experience, because the service isn't all that quick, but you don't mind because you're enjoying the ambiance and the experience of it, and you're just dining. And this is the kind of place you're just gonna have to try. Loved it. We are headed over to Chez Savy, which is right off the Champs-Élysées and right around the corner from Gucci, Ralph Lauren, Chanel, all of these places. And we're gonna have a great lunch, so let's go.
Then we have what's called a baby lamb. Roasted, that's awesome.
The lamb special of the day sounds fabulous to me.
Another pork chop. It comes with sweet potato on the bottom.
Ah, perfect.
It's really good.
I love it.
Perfect.
I thought it was butter, but this is Riaz. That right there is Paris. This restaurant goes back to 1923, and you can feel the age of it a little bit, even though it's been modernized some, but they kept the old feeling, and the menu has very typical things. We haven't done in a video before the bone marrow, which is a very Parisian, very French thing to do, so I'm going to try that today. And by the way, our waiter's name is Sebastian, and he was born here, grew up in the US, perfect English. So this cute little spoon is for me to dig the marrow out of the bone. And if it's not salty enough, I've got this cute little pot of salt that I can add salt and put it on little points of this bread. So let's check it out. I will definitely order that again.
So I got œuf dur mayonnaise, and œuf dur mayonnaise is a staple of French food, and they had a world championship contest for œuf dur mayonnaise. They didn't win, but they were selected as the finalists for œuf dur mayonnaise. This is amazing, and the presentation is really, really cool, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Côte de cochon.
Oh, merci bien.
Bon appétit.
Merci. And what I got is a pork chop served with a glazed sauce, served on a bed of mashed sweet potatoes. That sounds like heaven, so bon appetit.
So what I got is roasted lamb, and I'm ready to try that. It comes with roasted peppers and eggplants and celery and different vegetables, and it smells incredible. We're gonna go have lunch at the Bistro de Paris, and again, it's another gem where the locals eat, and I can't wait to try it. Let's go. Bonjour. Today we're having lunch at the Bistro de Paris, and I'm starving. I can't wait. And this place looks charming. I bet the food's just as good.
What they gave us here is radishes with a little butter and some bread, and that's a really typical Parisian touch. So that already is setting the mood. We're in Paris here.
So when you're in a restaurant and they ask you what you want to have to drink, the aperitif is usually something a little more special. So champagne, it's a wine glass for most Americans, but champagne is a perfectly good aperitif. We don't save it for special occasions in France. We drink it all the time. With pizza, with whatever you want, and certainly before lunch, it's a good option.
Put a little bit of salt.
The seasoning in here, there's capers that wakes up the flavor of the meat. It's just so good. It may sound crazy to eat raw beef, but oh my God, it's good. It's classic French, and I know why. It's just good. Oh la la. When I thought profiterole is just a cream puff with ice cream and chocolate sauce, but there's so much more than that. It's hard to explain how good this really is.
I know that when you go to Paris, you gotta go to Versailles, you gotta Louvre, you gotta see the Eiffel Tower. You have to add eating profiterole au chocolat while you stay here. This is one of the most magnificent dessert, a cream puff, vanilla ice cream, hot chocolate sauce. Sometimes they put a little bit of almonds, but it's just like, trust me, make room for dessert and try it before you go back home. And today we're gonna go and try a quintessential French bistro called Le Petit Vendôme, right there. They have amazing French food and also one of the best jambon beurre you can have in Paris. So let's go.
It is lunchtime in Paris at a Parisian spot, and it is hoppin' fast. I was just saying, he stole my wine, but I don't drink beer, so. They don't eat French fries with ketchup. They eat them with mayonnaise. I never in my life imagined pistachio flavored creme brulee. That's good stuff.